Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the 2nd of July daily investment video. So this one's going to be a little bit different because I don't have too much time. It is my second take. And basically I'm going to go through the path of glories and talk about the risk and reward of these cards. Because this is definitely, it definitely entices me with investing. And I've gone through this already, so I kind of know what's good and what's not good. And basically, yeah, so I'm going to talk you through the risk, and tell you what sort of profit I think there is, tell you what sort of losses you can make if they get kicked out. Because of course, it's a one and out, you know, your team performs terribly, you're out. Spain, hey, you know, a lot of those guys. Another example is Asensio, 55k, all the way down to 27 when not needed. And that's because he has a low rated cheap inform, which, you know, doesn't mean the path glory holds value. So, let's cut underway with the players. It's going to be one take, as always. So, Gabriel Jesus. Now, Gabriel Jesus' profit would be absolutely insane. We're saying he's probably going to go probably to something like 400 to 700k, which means there is a massive profit. Problem is, there is also an extremely, and probably the worst card for risks. Now, how I work out what the risk is, I work out see what the price of the inform of what this path glory is matched to. The price of this path glory is matched to is 71k on PlayStation and 63 on Xbox. That means there is 190k between the price of his inform and path glory on PlayStation, and there's less coins between the price of his inform and path glory on Xbox. There's a big difference on both Xbox and PlayStation, which means you could be losing 150k, but you could also be taking home a very nice, we'll say anywhere from like 150 to maybe 350k on that card due to the demand. So, very risky player. Well, and the reward's kind of meh in relation to what you're putting into it. Then head over to Olivier Giroud. Now, Olivier Giroud's card is, of course, already upgraded. So, it's 114k for his PlayStation, 132 on Xbox. In comparison to this card, that is only 8k risk on PlayStation and a 34k risk on Xbox. Now, one thing I will disclose is I'll tell you that these Path to Glories, if they don't, if they get knocked out, they'll actually get cheaper than these cards temporarily, because people will be like panic selling them and they go down and down and down. But because if people want to buy this card, and let's say this card's like 10k cheaper, they'll start buying this one and they'll literally just soon match this card's price, unless this card just decides to go down with it, which wouldn't make any sense. So there's Giroud. So I didn't really follow Giroud. If he gets another goal, we'll probably say he goes up to like 150, 170. So we'll say there's a, I mean, we're saying that on Xbox. We'll say basically we're saying he goes up 50 to 70k if he gets another goal, which is pretty decent. Bear in mind, especially on PlayStation, his risk is only 8k. Decent card to invest in. Probably one of my favourite ones. Manik Savit, knocked out. Firmino, probably one of my favourites. So the risk is, so he's 90 on PlayStation, he's 85 on Xbox, and the inform which he's matched to is only 25k less on PlayStation, and sadly it's about 30k over on Xbox. But the upgrade he gets is insane. So remember, a 25k risk, and now let's look at the difference between the Path of Glory and the Team of Season, which is what he gets upgraded to above. 330 goddamn k. That's 240k more than that. So we're saying that's a 240k reward in return for a 25k risk. And again, on Xbox, what are we saying again? So we'll just say it's 90k to make life easy. And I mean, that's like a 190k reward in return for a 30k risk. He is actually one of the best ratio from, like, I guess, risk to reward. Fully rate him. Unlike the Brazilian manager, who doesn't seem to rate him much. I wouldn't know why, you know, it's almost like he was 6 yards out, took a heavy touch and missed a very, quote-unquote, you'd expect easy goal, and I think that was against Mexico as well. But hey, he gets a goal. Like, the return on him is a very good, especially if you have excess coins. Another guy who's very, very safe is my my good friend Willian over here. So Willian, he basically goes for about 80k, so that's a 10k risk over on PlayStation, and on Xbox it is a 14k risk. Yeah, not bad. I mean, if this guy gets a Team of Season, because of the, I don't know, no, there's not really any Brazilian right wings. You've got the likes of, I think it's Douglas Costa and Mariano. So I'd say he's probably the go-to Brazilian right wing. And obviously, people love their Brazilians and they love their Willians. And me. But yeah, basically 14k risk. We're saying it's probably going to be about 100 to 150k above what this card is right now. I even think that might be a bit of an undercard, so it might be 100 to 250k. And I say, so the risk and rewards are brilliant. You know, I'm not promising this, but let's say 150k reward and a 14k risk, not too shabby. Willian. So I'd say Willian and Giroud at the moment are the my go-to guys. We've already done Firmino. Sorry, Willian, Giroud and Firmino. To be honest, other than Sterling, they are my go-to. Rashford, pretty risky. because there's about 40k between his inform card and his Path of Glory, which means you could lose out on 40k. The reward, I don't think the reward will be very nice. I imagine he'd go up anywhere from 150 to 300k. It's Rashford. Alright, people love their England guy, and there's a lot of Man United fans out there, sadly. So, oh, trust me, you know, definitely there's a lot of Man United fans out there. So, they'll hype his card up. He'll get super expensive, you know. And I'm not going to lie, though, his Festival Foot card likely to be a striker, and this one's going to be a left mid, and obviously the striker is probably more demanded than the left mid. But nonetheless, 40k risk, put it at 200k reward. In relation to other players, he's not the best. Love Sterling. One, a position change, which is brilliant. Two, there is literally no difference between his 87 in form and Cam, and I think the Cam probably is slightly more desirable than the right wing. I mean, it's debatable, right? He can't shoot for anything right here, but yeah, he's also got really nice dribbling. He also has decent passing and very nice pace. So I think there's risk-wise near none, reward-wise horrible, horribly good, like it's filthy. So his team of the season card is 240 on PlayStation and 210 over on Xbox. That is a 140k on that and something around that on Xbox, which is absolutely insane. 140k reward for something that's risk, and I think he'd be even better because we're talking a 94 to 95 Cam, not right wing, a Cam, and that'd just be absolutely insane. If I'm gonna be honest, I'd probably see his Cam card going for anything probably from 350 to like 400. I think he could be an extremely, or maybe let's be a little bit quote unquote more realistic. Say 250 to 450. Like the sort of coins in this card could be absolutely insane. Problem is, he doesn't know where the goal is. 3 yards out, misses it. So the likelihood of this guy scoring, getting hype around him, actually getting special cards, well, as likely as he will score in real life. So that's the good. But I rate him as a really good investment. I think he's there's near no risk with him. So if you have excess coins, go mad. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, I've covered all the good ones. I guess I could give you a brief one. Varane, Dembele, neither have special cards, so if they're not needed, they'll probably both go down to about 15 or 25. Super high risk, probably going to be relatively shoddy reward. Actually, no, the reward would be good, but the problem is Dembele doesn't get a play, and Varane's a centre-back. Like, centre-backs are quite hard to prove themselves. Thiago kicked out, lol. Goretzka out of here. Thornton is quite nice. I guess I'll go over this card quickly. This one's a centre forward and this one's a left mid. Of course, centre forward may be a little bit more demanded than a left mid. On the other hand, it's still not a very good card. If he does get a team of the season, it'll be like a 93, 94 rated Cam card, which I could see going up to about 150 to maybe 200k, which is a really good reward. But the problem is he doesn't really play too much. He plays in the last 30. Actually, I don't think he's that risky, you know, because, I mean, it's 10k on PlayStation and it's 6k on Xbox. I guess on PlayStation, that's 1/3 of the card's cost, which is a fair bit, to be honest. But, yeah, I'm just not really a fan of him. You know, he doesn't really get to play much, poor little Hazard. But, hey, you know, if you have excess coins, go and pick a few of him up, wouldn't be bad. Talking about players who don't play, Vardy, yeah, he's actually kind of banging. The only problem is that he goes down like 15k on PlayStation and 20k on Xbox if he doesn't get to, well, if England get knocked out. Or let the other team win, as you know, as I see it. But the reward on him is kind of nice. We're saying he probably goes up about 250k, so 250k reward, 15k risk, it's down to you, and a little bit less over on PlayStation, over on Xbox. One thing, does Vardy get to play? Only if you know, only if Gareth Southgate has had too many of them painkillers. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Vardy's not too much. I mean, they bring him on at the end, you know, if they really don't like their opponents and wish to scare the living daylights out of them. But Thomas Lemar, he doesn't get to play football, sadly. I mean, he does if they're playing against a bunch of farmers, and those are in the final 16. We're not playing many farmers. Talking about farmers, not a lie, Forsberg, the likes of Sweden, probably going to get slapped up by Switzerland. Hey, you could buy one if you have a dying urge, but I wouldn't. Welbeck, very, very safe. Safe to say that he's not going to make the England squad too much. But look at that, 1k risk and like a 2k risk on Xbox. For a reward of probably anything from 100, well, anything let's say 70 to probably 100, 250k. Not bad. It'd just be great if he played. Marquinhos, again, another card that's not too bad because there's literally like a 3k risk and probably like a 5k risk for a reward, which would probably be at least 100 to 150k, which would be really nice. Problem is he's a centre-back. He's not even a starting centre-back, so feels bad, man, for Marquinhos. So that is my very slapdash. I'll give you a quick overview. So, I'll rate him in order, just about the ones I care about. So I would say Sterling, best investment. Probably second, I'd probably go to Willian. Third, Roberto Firmino. And finally, I'd probably go Giroud if I want to rank them. And then, we'll have a little Thorben Hazard right there. So, thank you very much for watching this very slapdash video. It's not like a mad video. I mean, I'm not lying. I did write their names on a piece of card if it helps you sleep at night. Knowing that I did put a bit of effort into this. But not too much effort because it's very late. And, yeah. And I've got, like, trading guides and YouTube videos to edit. So, you know, the fun life of a streamer. But, thank you very much for watching the video. If this video has made you sad because you feel like I haven't put much effort in, who would have thought, hey, my videos not much effort into editing? You can go watch my Simply the Best. I spend a lot of time editing that, only by like clipping it. I don't do any fancy explosions. You know, this isn't FIFA 14 pack openings. But yeah, once again, thanks for watching. Brand new daily investments video tomorrow. I'm sorry, there's going to be more of these low effort videos. You're gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna force this content down your throats. And then yeah, new Simply the Best. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.